Ahoy! Welcome aboard. It is Saturday and I'm streaming. Woo! And yeah. So welcome. Um we're gonna play Blueprints today, solve some puzzles, explore the weird house, and see what we can learn. I don't know. I know I didn't stream last week. I remember the last time we played, I tried saving in the middle of a day, and so we'll see if that lets me resume during the day or what. Hi, Elixir. Let's see. Monday, I will really be back to Arcade Spirits. Wednesday, there is no stream because we're closed. And yeah, that's what I have going on. So welcome. It's going to be a quick jump into the game today, I think. Unless anybody out there wants to weigh in on what's going on for you. But it might be a quiet day today. That's fine. Ooh, new TV. That sounds good. I say that with a question mark because smart TVs today are annoying. If I get a new TV at some point, I'm gonna want a dumb TV. I don't want my TV getting software updates or like the TVs. One of the Roku TV operating system has been indicating that they're likely to start pushing ads to the television itself whenever it detects that you've paused the show you're watching or the game that you're playing, or if the content on the TV pauses for some reason, they plan to push ads to the television itself. I hate this timeline. Bigger TV, woo! I want game. If it will capture the game. Oh, I think it's not set to capture this game right now because it was set to capture a different game. Let me fix this. Derp. Derp, 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 derp. Yeah, it's set to capture Enshrouded. Let's switch it to Blueprints, the game that we're actually playing today. Continue. Day 12? Maybe. Oh, I have not died in this game. Oh, yeah, apparently saving in the middle of the day ends the day. Either that or I ended it. I don't remember. House history. Let's look at day 11. I don't remember. I did end it. I ended it in the planetarium because we drew the planetarium and that gives more stars. There might be shadows in our audience. Well, it happens occasionally. Allowance. Okay. How do I want to start day 12? I don't think I have all of the outdoor rooms yet. Yeah, there's still one I haven't got. So I'm going to continue my trend of starting outside. codes. I believe I've had all 3 of these rooms. Tool shed, root cellar, trading post. Yes, I have had all of these. Well, more likely to contain dig spots, items for trade, or 2 special items. Let's go the tool shed route. Get us some items to start, like a shovel. And a lockpicking kit. Might as well. I'm just looking around because just got to make sure there's nothing else in there. All right. I think let's go inside and explorify. I'm trying to remember One Direction. No, not the band. One of these directions, there was a note about more likely to be locked. I don't remember whether it was west or east. I think I had it wrong before, and I had thought before that it was west was more likely to be locked, but I might have been wrong. I don't know. I'm just gonna open a door. At this point, I don't know what my objective is because I got to the antechamber, but I can't get inside. And I don't know why. Get some extra steps. Some coiny coins. Pine and pin. Welcome back. Welcome back. Monies. Oh, I could do the utility closet. It's good to get early on. Bat and bath. Keycard entry system off. I don't know what these control. The garage, dark room, gymnasium. I don't know what they do. I do know that I don't need to go. I've already done whatever it is behind the wall. Let's try this one. Security. Again, really good to get early on. Bridge and Bride. I assume I've had this one before, but yeah, I have. Yeah, da, 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 da. Well, welcome to Mount Holly Security. Keycard system. Settings. Set security level. Low. Change offline mode. Unlocked. I did the password from memory after 2 weeks of not playing. I did good. Yeah. I don't know that there's anything else at the moment. Okay. Lose half your steps. What's the benefit of the weight room? There has to be a benefit to it. It can't just be a bad room. Otherwise, you would never draft it. You get swole. I mean, that would be nice. But, all right, let's do the dark room. Okay. I've never had a better opportunity to try this. So I went into the dark room, the lights went out. Let's turn them back on. Reset the breaker. Because I've never been in the dark room with the lights actually functional. This is excitement. Dark room. I wish I could read the card. For once. Yeah. I'm grabbing screenshots again. This time because they're images with no text. Okay. Is that like my granddad? The one whose house this was? Or is that someone else? The world may never know. Lots of film canisters. There's the same photo of the woman who quite possibly is my mom. Yeah, I know about the apple orchard. And I know that it has a combination lock on it, but I don't know the combination. Hi, Puddleglum. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. Okay. I wonder if I had the magnifying glass, would I be able to get something from this? Yeah, criticism. A large battery pack provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. No idea. I don't think I've had the battery pack before. Aw. Battery juice. Okay. That's in some way really creepy. I think partly because it's blurry. That's a much better print and way less creepy. I can't look at any of the ones that are hanging up. how many of these did they do? And why are they here? Like, I feel like there must be a reason. And I wonder who wrote the book of love? Sorry, I wonder why there are multiples. All right, we have a spiral staircase. We have the stars. That's my granddad. So who's the other guy? With a camera. I'm guessing this is the Too Dark print. Seems about the same level of lighting. Yeah, it seems almost identical to the other one. Okay. Another? What's with all the prints of the staff? Like, we got multiples of multiple pictures, and I feel like there must be a reason, but I don't know what that reason might be. And like, why do we have a close-up of the camera? I think getting access to this room in this way has given me more questions than answers. I thought this game was just about questions. I mean, you're not wrong. I can't do anything with the cameras. Why another print of Her Ladyship? It's the same print that we've had over and over again. Hello, welcome in. Hello, Raiders. Hello, everyone from Stephen Joyce's channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Rogan27, and I do games and archives stuff and stuff. If you were here and you're not following Stephen Joyce, I encourage you to do so. Stephen has a wonderful stream, wears tiny hats, and finds the best games. Welcome, username Alec, Tawani, Banana Mobster, Fluffy McFlufferton. I am Puddleglum, Stephen Joyce. We are presently playing Blueprints. I have an interesting run today. I got the utility closet very early. I got security very early. Then I got the dark room. And so I was finally able to turn the lights back on in the dark room. And it left me with more questions than before. It didn't really answer anything. I just have a lot of pictures now. And multiple prints of the same pictures. So the blueprinting goes well? Question mark? Ooh. Yeah, another of the weird clock things. I just feel like the way it's drawn implies something, and I don't see. And yeah, I can't do anything with the cameras. Storeroom would be a dead end. I have a gem. I could do the drawing room. Chapel. We did find a battery, yeah, and I got the tool shed, so I have a shovel and a lockpicking kit. I hate this room. This room makes me mad. I have no idea how to solve the puzzle in this room. Somewhere there's a clue, I'm sure. Hi, DC. Like, I have puzzled on this room for so long, and I really just don't have any clue. Oh, pray and pry. I know we have that combination. Yeah. All right. Bedroom, nook, parlor. Let's see what else we can get. Coat check, storeroom, kitchen. We've had the coat check once, I think. I'm checking my notes. Oh, I wonder. That would close off everything but the one door in the dark room. So that's a consideration. I'm going to do it. I do have many hats. I wear many hats. Oh, dessert and desert. I don't think of flan as a dessert because I don't really care for flan. Nah. Okay. Well, let's check an item. All right. I have checked the battery pack. Puddleglum, do you have a preference for the hat? I mean, I don't have as big of a variety as Steven does, but I do have a variety. Mass Effect. I can do that. We'll do the SR2 hat. Thank you. I don't have any gems. I can't do the lab. This is going to be a weird day for Tyr and Ty. I still haven't figured out any, like, how to solve all these puzzles. I know they are a puzzle. I do not know what any of them mean. Parlor, hallway, passageway. I can't do the passageway. Parlor would end my day. So hallway. Road and rod. I mean, I already know, like, each pair, they're one letter different. And so I've extracted those letters. But other than the fact that currently I have 5 A's, 1 B, 2 C's, 1 D, 6 E's, 1 F, 3 G's, 2 I's, 1 K, 1 L, 2 H's. Why are my H's after my L? 1 M, 1 N, 1 R, 5 S's, 4 T's, and a U. I really don't know what it means. So, country rods. Hi, shadows. Yeah, I have a big pile of letters and they mean nothing. Right. Okay, this is why. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked, except this is typed, not handwritten. So this is false, meaning doors in the East Wing should be more likely to be locked. Either that or there's no difference. Guest bedroom would end the run. Closet would end the run. So corridor it is. Clock and lock. Parlor, chapel, bedroom. All right, bedroom could be good. Chapel opens up some possibilities. Parlor is turning the wrong way. I'm going to go bedroom and grab some steps. Yes, this hallway is attached to a corridor. All right. Peek and pee. Is that one new? Have I had that one before? I have. Of course I have. And I know there's a white pawn in here, and still don't know what the chess pieces are all about, except I know I don't have very many of the black chess set yet. Reddington. Picture. Yeah, I have no idea. There's got to be something more in here. This freaking hand pointing down, I still believe means there's some way to go down from this room. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Observatory. I don't have any. Oh, no, I do have a gem. If only we could look under the bed. Exactly. I think library. I think this is only the 3rd time I've drafted the library. Sand and. I will take the key. Book request form. Let me find the library on my notes. All right, I got the history of Arinda before. So Drafting Strategy, Architectural Digest, Volume 3. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Swimbird. Fixed stars. EPCW pump system user manual. I'm gonna request Swimbird, I think. Because I have no idea what it is. Maybe it'll give me a clue as to how to drain the pool. Probably not. But yeah. So next time I get the library, that book should be here. Well, we can look at my oh, Stare and Star, that was okay. Mount Holly Records. I've played for 18 hours and 18 minutes. I'm on day 12. My longest day was just under 3 hours. My average day is an hour and 35 minutes. I've taken 624 steps, turned 34 keys, used 55 gems, spent 52 gold. My allowance is 2 and total stars 11. Total rooms 225, bedrooms 25, hallways. I draft hallways the most apparently, 31. Green rooms 16, shops 13, red rooms 29. I've done the billiard room puzzle once, solved the dartboard once. I've drafted the parlor 8 times and solved it 7 times. I got one wrong. Upgrade discs discovered 2. I know where one is, but I was out of steps and unable to use it. And I have yet to get back to that room. So my first claim ticket. First item checked. Battery pack. My favorite floor plans. Tomb. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Most drafted, the Nook, the Chapel, and the Corridor. Most paid for, Security, Drawing Room, Commissary. Most time spent in the frickin' drawing room. Entrance Hall, Furnace. Contraptions I've made, none. Largest purchase, a gem for 3 gold. I don't know. Holly, maybe one day. Great Hall, 7 locked doors? How does that even work? Most avoided floor plans. Great Hall, Nursery, Kitchen. I've had that as an option and never picked it? I don't remember ever seeing it. Classroom. Highest grade, 1. I've had the classroom once. Okay. Lockpick kit for the win. All right, conference room, commissary, and secret passage. Conference room. No, I'm gonna do commissary, I think. Because it'll open up foundation, which is always good to open. Nothing in the trash. Fire and fur. I still can't play this game. Let me play Dirigiblocks. Maid's Day sale. 2 days only on day 20 and 21. What do we got? What do we got? A gem, costs 3. Compass. I'll take the compass. Draw floor plans leading north more often. All right, foundation. I feel like there must be. I mean, I know there's a way. I don't know what that way is. I suspect this might be tied in some way to a door outside that I have yet to open, but I don't know. Um, locksmith, can't do. Parlor, closet, parlor it is. Logic puzzle time. 10 and 10. All right. All 3 boxes contain gems. Well, that's false. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That's also false. This box contains gems. That was like the easiest one. Considering I didn't get the last one correct, I'll take it. All right, observatory would be good. Den could be good. Storeroom would end. Well, almost end. I'm gonna go den. Hi, Hannah. Another room where I feel like there's a puzzle, but I have yet to quite figure out what the puzzle is, let alone how to unpuzzle it. Coat and coast. Yeah. Righto, righto. I do like the pool, but I think the courtyard. Because I do have the shovel, and I have yet to be able to dig. I got a key. A key here. And I got a metal detector. Nice. And coins. Not bad. Hang on a second. There's a knock at my door. Be right back. Hi, Tantarolus. Yeah, it it was a delivery. It was weird because I was expecting the package, but my mom said it was scheduled to be delivered on Monday. So, anyway, um, that was unexpected. All right, so we've got all three doors to the foundation opened, but going back in there, I don't know what the point is. Lavatory. I think I've had that once. Kitchen, spare room. What does the lavatory do in the game? Once upon a Saturday dreary, while I puzzled weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten blueprints lore, while I chatted nearly japping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this, and nothing more." Thank you, Tentarlus. Lavatory. I know I've had it once. I just don't know what number it is. Ah. It's a red room. Number 75. Yeah, I don't know any reason to draft it. I cut down trees. I eat my lunch. I go to the lavatory on Wednesdays. I go shopping and have buttered scones for tea. Oh dear. That sounds like part of the Lumberjack song from Monty Python, but I don't really remember that. Closet. Locksmith. Rumpus room. I've had this room once. Oh, it's a. Did I note that it has a black bishop in it? Probably, but I'm gonna check. I didn't. Rumpus room. Oh, Alzara. I completely forgot about Alzara. Crown and Crow. Are we gonna cause a rumpus? Probably. Metal detector, detecting metal. Checkers, backgammon. I haven't been in here often, so I have to look around. All right, Alzara.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin.
Oh my.
Familiar to us both. Now resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Hi, Lord Portico. Thank you so much for the 59-month resubscription. Okay, what? Let's see. Alzara. 8 red envelopes. I will only find and read 7. One is missing, just like the letters from the picture pairs. Trying to remember what else he said that I meant to write down. I know there was something else, but I don't remember what it was. Oh. Penned by 8 different hands. All right, and 1 letter is missing, added to my picture pairs. Okay. That was creepy, but useful. Okay, couldn't pick the lock this time, so we'll use a key. Closet gets 2 items. Dining room, observatory. 1 star for every time you draft the observatory. Might as well. I will take the star. I know I've had this picture combination before. I have to have. But fiber and fire. It's the one that pissed me off. It was so hard to figure out because fiber is spelled the British way. R-E. And so it wasn't immediately obvious that it was fiber and fire. Draxus the Dead. Dead-end rooms are more common today. No. Okay. I mean, I feel like they have been anyway. All right. And this is the entrance to the antechamber, but I don't know how to get in. Actually, I do. There are levers. Unfortunately, I have not gotten any levers in this run. And the only time I actually got a useful lever I didn't have the missing piece to fix it. Like, I drafted the room that had it in it, but I couldn't actually do anything. All right. My only path is north from the den. All right. Chapel, secret passage, or lavatory? Secret passage. Why not? Secret passage has a black pawn. I think I had that noted. Yeah. Plain and pain. That's new. I have not previously had that. Plain pain, which yields the letter L. Why would a Hollywood game studio use a British spelling? I have no idea. I just know they did. All right. Orange, green, purple, red, or gold. As always, whenever I get the secret passage, I draft a green room because I seem to draft them less often than any other. All right, we've got it's got to be the courtyard. Didn't I already draft that? I did. How am I drafting it a second time? I've never been able to draft a room twice in one run. That's just bizarre. I've never seen that room before, and I don't have 3 gems, and I'm very upset about this. I want to draft the attic. Bunk room it is, because I don't have any gems, so this is the end of day 12. Ad break. Yeah, there's about to be an ad break. So, I'll be right back. Okay. I believe that we should be back. All right. Camp Colonel. Ooh, there's 2 black pawns in this room. I don't think I knew that. I did not. Sometimes I forget that I'm trying to track down where all of the chess pieces are. It won't let me go to the upper bunk. That appears to be a rather difficult Rubik's Cube, given the colors. Kettlebell weights. Hello. Hello. I can't interact with the hamster. Hello. I don't know what your name is, but you're very cute. I don't know how you live when your room disappears, but oh, create and crate. I believe I've had that one. Yeah. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot I can do in here. Other than this, which is I have read before. Microscope. There are so many rooms where I'm like, there has to be more to this room, but I have zero clue as to how to discover that more. All right, well, I did not draw the planetarium, so ending the day in the planetarium is not an option. How in the world did I end up drawing the courtyard twice? That is bizarre. I have never pulled the same room twice in the same day. I did not know that was possible. I know there's a puzzle. I do not know how to solve the puzzle. This is true. Somebody comes every day to give me money. I'm just wandering and pondering. Since the day is pretty much done. Yep. The next room I will automatically end my day. You have used all your steps and must now call it a day. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow, however, the house might be a little bit different. East-facing villa. You just pass out in the room where, yeah. Day 13. I have no idea about the pictures I saw in the dark room today, or yesterday. Today, whatever. There's still one room, one outdoor room I have not drafted. So I'm still gonna go and draft an outdoor room as my first thing. Well, I have had all of these before, I believe. I have. I'm going to Schoolhouse. It rocks. Plus, I would like to proceed past grade 1. I've already turned the gas on from here. Right, I read the closing address. Lady Epsom. Mrs. Peterson. Baron Sinclair. Well, it gets me multiple classrooms, I believe it said. 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. So it looks more like planks. Pranks, yes. Righto. Well, what's north? The library. Damn it, the utility closet. I want them both. Library gets me an entirely new book that I have not seen before. Also, Bridge and Bride we've definitely had. Ooh, key. Here. Swimbird. By Marion Marigold. Ruffington Red Publishing, 1985. I will be screenshotting things, so it might take me a second. Also, I need to find my library entry. Cool. And all the way to the bottom, Swimbird. Author Marion Marigold. Title Swimbird. Borrowers: Robert Sinclair, Mrs. Peterson, Simon. Apparently, I have back in 1985 had this book before. Mrs. Peterson, Anne Babbage, Detective Bon Margle. But nobody's had it out since 87. I am a dare bird. A daring and brave bird. Diving so deep, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. This is what they say when looking at me. You are not a seabird. You are not a swim bird. You are if you are a friend bird, fly in the wind, bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. Hi, dearie. And I will say goodbye to my dreams and the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. The bird's friends are all tits. Okay, so definitely this is Simon, the Blue Prince. The red one is his brother that bullies him. I don't know who yellow and green are, but they're clearly friends of his brother. We are better burbs here. Just gonna check for gems and keys and coins, because we already looked at our records once today. All right. I have never seen the vault. Sadly, I don't have enough gems for the vault. Classroom it is. Still grade 1. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, infinity, 9, 10. Why is it an infinity? I know the questions to ask. I do not know how to find the answers. All right. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Bath and Bat. All right. Hmm. I've done. I have. Figured out the correct colors once before, but I can't interact with it other than to look at it. So this room doesn't really have anything new for me. Although Caleb, red. Arge. I did not note down their favorite colors before. Ready. And they all like red. Ooh, dice. So nice. And Benny. All right. Well, I don't know what else I can do in this room. I'm jotting down that the 8 is an infinity instead of an 8. No idea if that's relevant to anything at all, but it's something that I don't have an explanation for, so it gets jotted down. All right. Bedroom, observatory, passageway. Apparently you can redraw. Oh. Huh. I don't know why I have 3 total redraws. Gain a star. Sure. Clock and lock. $13 stars on day 13. Clavis, the key. Southern Cross. Ooh, rooms with 4 doors are more likely. That's good. All right. Always have to check for gems and keys and coins. Not that I expect any to be up here, but. All right. Next room. Pantry, parlor, nursery. Can't do the nursery. Don't have any gems. Parlor, pantry. Parlor could potentially get gems if I solve the puzzle correctly. Ooh. Parlor has never had windows before. And car keys. Oh, I need to try and draft the garage today. I want that upgrade disc. Peek and Pee. I never remember whether I've seen them before. I always have to check. I have. All right. There are 4 boxes in this room. I believe that would be considered false. There's only 1 box in this room. That would also be false. The gems are in the true box. There are 4 boxes. All right, I have 2 dice, 2 keys, 2 gems, 2 coins. Guest bedroom, courtyard, nursery. Or redraw. 2. I mean, I like the courtyard. It was a good upgrade. And it gives me a tool usually, but today, apparently a locked trunk. Sadly, I don't have a sledgehammer. But now I have lockpicks. It made fun of me for avoiding this room all the time. So, have I don't think I've ever had this one. So, I'm gonna. Yeah, I have not. It is room number 62 of 46. Great Hall. Just creating my notes entry. Type hallway. Amazing. Rarity. Unusual. 7 locked doors. All right. A room of many doors and even more choices. The Great Hall is unquestionably the largest hallway of the house, but it is also the least useful, for the doors lining its walls are always locked. Perhaps for a reason. What I don't understand is how this will work. Like, where do some of the doors go? All right. I lockpicked that one. Freaking upgrade disc! I need to find a terminal. I've opened the east antechamber door. I wonder if it stays open or if it's only open for today. All right, I'm going to try lock picking all the doors first. Because I only have 1 key left. It only stays open for today. All right. I have a new goal then. Hmm. I should have tried the lockpicks again. Even though, because yeah, that was a complete waste of a key. Still too difficult. All right. There's dig spots in here, but I don't have a shovel. I love having the lockpick kit. I just wish it worked. Yes, please. The way is shut. Okay. I still, like, what the heck is with all the... All right, I'm going to spend a minute. All right. No, oh, I didn't need... Well, okay, while I'm here. Security level low. Offline mode unlocked. All right. Yeah, this is what I want. Upgrade disk. Scanning disk. The Nook. Nook data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Select a floor plan below to upgrade this room. Nook +2 instead of +1. Breakfast Nook, a key and bacon and eggs. Reading Nook, you will always draw library while drafting in this room. Uh-huh. I think that's the one I want. Because the Nook is fairly common, which would mean it's much, much easier to get the library. Why can't I find my entry on the Nook? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna make it a reading Nook. Yes. The floor plan has been successfully upgraded. A snug corner reading room which serves as a quiet private place for guests to spend a few hours of their afternoon away from the hustle and bustle of the staff. Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time looking at these because I want to know what rooms. All right. That is the library, yes? Okay. Library. And then we've got it looks like a music room. I've never drafted a music room, but one might expect that to be and then we've got the wine cellar. And below the wine cellar is the vault, clearly. Below that, what is that room? I should know this room. Is it the Nook? I think it's the reading nook now, because now it's a reading nook. Okay, look. There. My notes not cooperating. Okay. And then that would be the spare room at the top, yes. I have not drawn that room before. I'm gonna guess complete and total guess basement. Oh, which hallway is that? I think it's the West Wing Hall, isn't it? I know there's another way to get into this menu, but I don't actually know. No, okay, it's the East Wing Hall. All right. Is it the walk-in closet? Or somewhere that I've never drafted before? I did originally say west, but it's the east because of the two. So, West Wing Hall, I had thought because of the chaise lounge, but the clue is the two vases. The hallway has the two vases. So it's the East Wing Hall. I think this is the walk-in closet. Office. Security. Archives. Nursery. Reading nook again. gallery or museum. I've not drafted that before, so I don't know. Okay, so this one has a bunch of jewelry on display. I don't know what the name of that room could be. I'm guessing that's a ballroom. It does look like I have an on-site jewelry store. The pool. And then the vault. Okay, let's see if we can extract any meaning from this list. All right. If it's whatever. So we definitely have Swan. I'm sneezing? I didn't sneeze. All right. What other name for this room might there be? The one with the jewels in it. I wonder. Treasury? Which would give us nest. Ah, and this is not the basement. Storage. Swan Song Nest. Well, Swan Song was the password for the network. Might as well try. Did I type it correctly? I think I might have SWANSONGNEST. Okay, so that's not anything. Why is it? Fine, yes. I know, it's Swan Song. I wonder. I want to try one more thing. Okay, that doesn't work. Fine. I'm sure I will figure it out eventually. But it's interesting to me that just initialisms of the names of the rooms gave me words, which means there is something to be discovered. Commissary furnace bedroom. Bedroom. Gain them steps. Coast. Coat. Have had those. Oh, no gem this time. Okay. Eh. Oh, this one's gonna. I don't have any gems, so I can't draw the commissary. And I want to go north. Deer. no, stag and stage and stag. No coins, no gems. Oh, I haven't cut the power. Fudge. Ah! Gem requirement. Fudge sickle. Drat. Well, I'll take the gem and the keys. Can use those. Paint and pint. Coin. All right. You're going the wrong way. Spare room. Not bad. I can't pick it. We'll unlock it. The pool. The den. The den gets me additional gems. And the path I want. Shoot, decision. Because it looks less likely that I'm actually going to be able to get to the antechamber this round, at least to the door that I managed to open. I have no idea what that does. I wonder if the power switch that controls the garage does something with that intercom. Third time this month. Absences must be accounted for. Spine and pine. I've had that combo too. All right. This was where I got the network password from. Swan Song. Yes. Floor plan upgrade disc. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk So just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule. I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. I think that's just a clue that you're supposed to open the trunk. I know I opened the garage door before. Maybe I had already powered this? Huh. Whatever. Let's head to security and get this room upgrade. Oh, I didn't want that. I swear this should be a thing, but it's not. Anyway, insert disc. This is the second upgrade disc today. Hallway data has been found on this upgrade disc. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Select a floor plan below to upgrade this room. All right, the hallway gives a key. The hallway gives a locked trunk. Add an extra hallway to tomorrow's draft pool. Extra hallways are generally good things. All right, where to? There's not very many options. Wait, I have keys. Another useless room, which means this one will be the one that would go south. Yeah, but okay, so that all tracks. I could get a second library, apparently. Because if I draw the reading nook, I will always draw the library. The day is basically done. Ooh, dining room. Stage and sage. What about second library? I'm confused. I thought I was supposed to be able to get food in here. Aw. Yep, ad break's gonna start. So, see you shortly. Ahoy, we should be back, I believe. And I figured out why there's no food in the dining room. A meal is served after rank 8 has been reached. And I never quite made it there. Dinner denied. This is the second time I've had the workshop, so. Hey. Huh. What's his face said there was a letter missing. Maybe it's A. I already have this music sheet. It's the freaking broken lever. So many, like, so close to the antechamber things, and yet the true box does not always contain the prize. Road and Rod. Apparently, you cannot combine the broken lever and the lockpick kit. All right. I don't think I even can. Oh no, there's another door here. The gym. The chapel. Or something. Grade 2! E to the 2i pie, welcome in. Hello, Raiders. How was your stream? I hope it was good. I know you came in right in time for math. If you're new here, I am Rogan27. I do games and share stuff from special collections and university archives at Virginia Tech. And today we're playing Blueprints. So trying to solve puzzles and getting very frustrated, which is fine. Yeah, if anybody here is not following E to the 2 pi, E to the 2i pie, why not drop a follow? If we could get a shout out, that'd be great. Hi, Fizzbuzz. And Mean Machine Rex. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the game. There are so many things that seem like clues, and yet I have yet to figure out many of them. Interesting. I'm looking at the border here. We have a 234. We have a 567. We have 234, 789, 234, 567. I don't see any ones at all. Yeah, it's just a lot of note taking of like everything. All right, so I'm 789, 234, 789, 234, 567, 456, 567, 234, 567, 456, 567, 456, 567, 234, 567, 234, 789. I have no idea if this will matter. I don't know what we're solving. Hi, Femistral. All right, so this is the numbers down the left side. Ooh, thank you for the follow. All right, and then let's see, the bottom numbers are 234, 789, 234, 567, 234, 789, 234, 567, 456, 567, 234, 567, 234, 789, 234. I have not reached this classroom before, so no worries, Famistrol. Thanks for the follow, and I look forward to seeing you again. 789, 234, 789, 234, 567, 234, 789, 234, 567, 456, 567, 234, 789, 234, 567, 456. Thank you for the follow, Mean Machine Rex. All right. And then the top row has 567, 234, 789, 234, 567, 456, 567, 234, 567, 234, 789, 234, 567, 456, 567, and 234. So I don't know, but these number combinations seem like they might be important. We've got 789, we've got 234, we've got 567, 456, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all the combinations. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Where would it start from? I've had an interesting thought that I'm supposed to take the three number combinations and add, subtract, multiply, divide, add, subtract, multiply, divide. Which seems like a lot, but also seems very much in keeping with how this game works. So if I did all the way through, I would need a calculator because there's no way. Excel. It's time for a spreadsheet. Because I'm going to try it. I don't know if this is anything, but I'm going to try. All right. Oh, come on. Thank you. Like, don't paste them all in the same box. Paste them there. And ah. All right. So sum of that plus that, sum of that minus that, that multiplied by that. That divided by that. And then we want those to just continue. I don't know, but I'm going to see what the result says in a second here. Just dragging the formulas all the way down. Okay, starting from the left, doing left, bottom, right, top, it yields the result 789. All right. What happens if I do bottom, then right? Actually, I wonder what each of them is individually as well. I don't have any idea if this is even a puzzle. Which is the way this game goes. I'm like, And all it took was me noticing that there were no ones in the border. All right, if I start on the bottom and move around, it gives me 1023. If I start on the right, and then the top, which would not be a logical way, but I'm going to do it anyway. Left. And then the bottom. That gives me 1023 again. Interesting. All right, and top. Starting from the top and going around. Everything in this game is a puzzle to me. Like, here's some detail. Why not play with it and see if it gives me anything? That gives 1023 again. Did I do something wrong on the starting from the left? Because that's weird that they're all giving 1023. Oh, I did mess up the formula. All right, so that's B6 plus A7. B7 minus A8. B8 times A9. be 9 divided by a 10. Right. Those need to go. But that yields very different results, which is fine. But not, they don't seem as meaningful. uh, I'm still going to do it. They just, and now I'm getting minus 205.884, 70.17473, 21.83452. This is after correcting my formula to fix the mistake I had in it. They definitely seem less like meaningful numbers. The other thing I have not tried is calculating each of the 4 sets separately. Instead of doing the entire round, just doing each side. Which seems like it might possibly yield something. Okay. Add. And then subtract. And then multiply. And then divide. And then continue. Yeah, I don't. Why do I have extra numbers on the left? 789, 234, 789, 234, 567, 456, 567, 234, 567, 456, 567, 234, 567, 234, 789, 234. Where did those two come from? Still, that makes my results even worse. Yeah. I'm guessing that is not going to be anything. Just doesn't seem like it's actually anything, given the numbers that result. It was worth trying. Okay, let me actually explore grade 2 because I have not. It's my first time in the grade 2 classroom. Ooh, I will take the apple. Chalk. Hello. Attention, Mrs. Hannah Peterson. Hannah, after a few false leads, I managed to track down one of the old textbooks from your list. The original compendium was in archival storage on a restricted floor of the campus library, to which I fortunately still have access. However, I'm devastated to report that the pages 36 and 37 pertaining to your query had been removed. It's such a shame that the progress of higher academia is constantly thwarted by the political whims of the CBE. If you wish, I can transcribe the surviving pages and send them to you, but I don't believe there is any mention of cores of any kind in their text. Your friend, Professor L. Charity. Cores? What means this? It's the first mention I've seen of cores as a noun. Okay. All right. Mathematics worksheet. Directions. Find each sum without using signs. This is what it's for? This is the puzzle. All right. All right, so we've got 2 plus 5, 7. 4 plus 9, 16. Uh, 7 minus 3 is 4. 9 minus 8, 1. Oh, I guess multiply is red. So 2 times 2 is 4. Uh, 3 times 4, 12. Yeah, Stephen, I started by jotting down all of the numbers on the border of this and trying to add, subtract, multiply, divide the entire way around. It didn't give me anything except a lot of decimal points. 6 plus 1 plus 3. Yeah, when anything could be a puzzle. Although I didn't try calculating the whole sum and then adding, I didn't try running it all as one number each side and then adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. There's more options I can try. I'm not going to right now, though. This is 10. 6 plus 1 minus 3 is 4. 6 minus 1 minus 3. Uh, 5 minus 3 is 2. 6 plus 1 times 3 is 9. 6 times 1 times 3. $18. 6 minus 1 times 3. It never had me do division. So 5 times 3 is 15. 7, 16, 4, 1, 4, 12, 10, 4, 2, 9, 18, 15. Assuming that order of operations is obeyed. All right. Fomric. Got the second one wrong. 4, 1, 4, 12. Got that one wrong. That one's wrong. And that one's wrong. I have them having 4 wrong. They marked them as having 3 wrong. Oh. No, that should be 3. $18. No, that should be 9. 2, 4, 9, 12, 4, 1, 4, 13, 7. Oh, right. But this should be 16. All right, 7, 4, 1, 4, 12. 6 plus 1 plus 3. Oh. Yeah, no, that's 10. Yeah, I see 4 wrong answers on that sheet. All right, Penelope. 7, 13. 4, 1, 4, 12, 10, 4, 3, 21, 24, 15. All right, 7. No, it's me. I did it. I typed it wrong. I got the answer right because 4 plus 9 is 13. I just apparently flubbed while I was typing and typed 16. So the 13 is correct. Okay, 7, 13, 4, 1, 4, 12, 10, 4. That 3 should be a 2. That 21 should be 9. 24 should be 18, right? Yeah. And then the last one is 9. No, it's 3. But this has her only having 2 wrong. Find each sum without using signs. Right? 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1 times 3 is 6 minus 3 is 3. 6 times 1 times 3 is 6 times 3 is 18. Six plus 1 times 3 is 6 plus 3 is 9. But if it's counting, if it's just wanting us to do them in order, so 6 plus 1 is 7 times 3 is 21, then that would put that would have the 21 and the 15 correct. I think they're wrong, but they marked only 2 of them wrong. And this one's definitely wrong. And this one's definitely wrong. These, you could get those answers, but if only if you do them in order, ignoring order of operations to do multiplication first. Look at the colors. Rob got most of them wrong. Yeah. Jenny W. missed 3 of them. That 7 is wrong. 10, 4, 2. Okay, so they're marking the 9 and the 3 incorrect. I disagree. I disagree because I've had algebra and I know the order of operations for multiplication and division and addition and subtraction. But what else is in this room other than that weird infinity? Okay. There's a door. Now is not the time to claim that battery pack. It's not gonna do any good. Pilot and plot. I've had that before. Because I have no steps left to get anywhere. However, nope. Well, that was day 13, where I managed to pull one of the levers for the antechamber, but I didn't manage to get to the antechamber. However, I did get 2 upgrade discs. And I discovered a puzzle in the security office. I have yet to solve it. Every day is progress. Yeah. Rustic Villa. All right, let's do day 14. I need to get some more lasting boons. Like, I start the day with 2 gems. I get 2 coins right away. But I don't have very many other lasting benefits that survive from day to day. I think I've had all of these outdoor rooms too. There's one outdoor room I've never had, but I don't know what it is because I've never had it. We'll grab the shelter. It would be lovely to not get bad effects from the weight room if I draft it again. All right. Canned fruit, canned water, vitamins. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Welcome to Mount Holly Bomb Shelter. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlocked date and time. This is why I've never figured out what day it is. This is why I've been trying to figure out the date. Because I don't know the date. I managed to determine that day 9 was either November 14th or November 15th. So this is day 14, so it's either the 19th or the 20th of November. It's definitely November. I I don't know what time it is. I need to find the time. Will I lose steps? Yes, but all right, it is presently 8:35. I can't do increments, apparently. So 10 a.m. it is. November 18th? Didn't I put 19th? I'm confused. I entered the 19th, didn't I? But also it confirmed it, meaning huh? Okay. Right, but 18th shouldn't have worked unless I got the date on day 9 wrong. Uh Well, hopefully it will open today. As of November 4, November 7. Whoops. I've ordered a sledgehammer to the commissary, apparently. Oh, I can't do email from here. Data transfer's not available. Okay. Well, our entire day on day 14 has become about trying to get that time lock safe open. It'll remain open for 4 hours if this is the right day. Set it for 10 a.m. So I feel like the room I haven't drafted has to be the fourth flame. It would be nice if I could have light in here. There are torches, but I can't turn them on. I wonder if getting those flames lit would light this place up. And there's a room in there. I don't know how to get it, though. There's a lot of things about this game that I'm just like, yeah, I know there's a thing. I have no clue how to do it. Like this. I half suspect that I need to get through this door in order to make the foundation elevator work. And then there's this freaking apple orchard that I have no idea what the combination is. I'm just spending all of my steps outside today, apparently. Yep, I turned that. Yeah. I have drafted a total of 1 room today. I wonder what kind of house it would say I had if I retired with only 1 outdoor room drafted. Because it always, each day gives you a different type of room that you, or type of house that you have. Oh my gosh. Hi. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, DeLevelies. It is good to see you all. I'm Rogan27. If you're new here, I do some games and I share things from special collections and university archives at Virginia Tech. Today we're doing Blueprints. If anybody here was not following DeLevely, I do recommend that you do give a follow. You'll have DeLevely content over there. So if we could get a shout out for DeLevely, that would be wonderful. And yeah, welcome in, everybody. Oh, thanks for following, Overjoyed for Inclusion. Today we're playing Blueprints, and I'm on day 14, and I set a date and time in the shelter to try and open the time lock safe. And so I'm waiting for the time to hit 10 o'clock to see if I have the date correct. Be right, UK. Thank you so much for the 59-month resubscription. Am I really? Yeah. And I have spent so many steps just running around outside back and forth. I've been trying to figure out the date because you need to know the date if you want to get the time lock safe to open on the same day that you try to. And my best guess was that it was November 19th or 20th. I accidentally entered the 18th and it accepted it, meaning that I was incorrect about the date. But hopefully I was close enough that today is the 18th. Hopefully. I don't know. It's almost 10 o'clock. I just delayed it by 15 minutes. Ooh, mouse only accessibility controller. That I do love a good accessibility controller. I've seen oh gosh, I can't remember her name right now. I know there's a streamer that uses foot controls, and I just think that's awesome. Uh-oh. Apparently it is not the 18th. No, that's not the one I was thinking of. Sadly, it is not the 18th. Yes. Hello, it's Colo. That is the one I was thinking of. I don't know. I will try again, but it is not November 18. What date should I try? I know it's after the 15th. That I don't understand how it could be. And it's after 10 a.m., meaning, but when I got a package in the mailroom, it was dated November 15th. I'm going to keep it's going to let me. I'm going to what? But November 4th was when Mount Holly's when work was suspended. I'm so confused. It's just confirming all of them. But I don't that but it has to be at least an hour in the future. Any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. I'm very confused by that. And I've tried so hard to figure out what the date is. Lord Portico, yeah, probably, but it's it's just frustrating, that's all. Well, I might as well draft a room or two. I need the steps. Ooh, and a gem. I'll take that. Observatory, storeroom. Yeah, 4 hours. Pin and Pine. Of course, it's Pin and Pine. Mm. All right. Yeah, so by taking the names of the rooms and pulling the first letter out, I got Swan, Song, and then I did get Nest, but I don't know. These all start, these two start here. So I'm guessing it's three, but I don't know what they are. Because EST and or ESJ, like it doesn't, I don't know what these are. Or if they're anything. It might just be a way to get you the password. Swan Song. But a banana. Den commissary or courtyard. Sledgehammer. Dig spot, but no shovel. I will take the gem. I don't know that I've ever had her ladyship's chamber. I have not. Tucked quietly away in the west wing of Mount Holly is the decorative bedroom of your grandmother, Lady Epson. The style you find unique in the house, a fitting tribute to her childhood home in Araja. Safe deposit box key. I've had that before, but I've never been able to use it. Plain and plain. No. Plain and... I've had that before, haven't I? Plain and plan. Yeah, I have. Does it never end? Hi, Random Red 38. I don't know what this note is about. Purple flag. Okay. Upgrade disc. Lovely. I love getting upgrade discs. That's my third one this stream. Her ladyship's diary is locked. And apparently just the general keys do not key. Ah, come on. All right. Oh. All right. Well, given that, I should head back to security. Which room do I get to upgrade now? The cloister. Cloister of Joya. Permanently add an extra 5 steps to the main course for each kitchen, pantry, or furnace you draft from this cloister. That's complicated, but okay. You get extra steps if you draft those rooms off of the cloister. Okay. Find 8 dirt piles in each room with a fireplace you draft from this cloister. Cloister of Draxus. Gain 4 dice for each dead end room that you will draft from this cloister. So you get 4 dice, but all of the rooms you draft from there will be dead ends. So you could get 12 dice, but it makes the cloister into a dead end. Honestly, I'm doing Draxus. A covered walk and colonnade surrounding an enclosed and seemingly inaccessible garden. A statue of the eighth paragon Draxus, the Shade of Death, has been emplaced here, serving as a foreboding warning to the overconfident explorer who believes their days are innumerable. I have turned a green room into a red room. Red room, red room. All right, let's go see if I managed to unlock the time lock safe. I am highly doubtful. I assume it would just be open. All right. What to do, what to do, what to do. Because it's less than 3 minutes until ads attack us. Kind of want to finish the day. Actually, the day is done. No. Oh, there's one more door. I think I just ended the day because, yeah. But experimental house features. I don't know the combination. I've already got additional power. I don't know. Oh, right. All right, we've got H. Well, okay, but they're okay. So that would be P-U-S-H push T-H-E-U-E-A push the up A-F. Okay, F T-E R N I N E. Okay, push the up after 9. After 9, but what? Push what up? Welcome back. Sorry about that. The ads attack us occasionally. Push the up. But push. I don't understand. These numbers give you letters by taking this and matching it to the periodic table, and that spells out push the up after 9. Oh, jeez. It should just be 10. But that didn't do anything. I thought I already had the boiler room power on. Maybe I have to draft the boiler room for that to apply this run. I hate this room. I really, really hate this room. I have no idea how to solve the puzzle. Yeah, no, I can't figure out what they mean. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. Okay, so this would apply to all three, so it's false, which means this is false, which means this is true. I got it wrong. How did I get it wrong? Oh, because this couldn't be true. Well, no, it has the letter U. And both of those are false. I don't know. I probably shouldn't rush on those, but sadness. I can't do that one. Observatory it is. The slice. Farmer's apple. Diamondus minor. Okay. Go through the foundation room. I feel embarrassed whenever I get those wrong, but whatever. Okay. I'm trying to remember how I get to the blue ones, but this is funny. I know I've done it multiple times before, and I don't really remember how. Blue. Thank you. Hilarious. I don't remember. I can't find the pattern. I know I need blue. I don't remember how to get. Finally. I mean, I've done it multiple times before and it's never been that difficult. But whatever. Right. I need white. Oh. Purple, red, green, blue, off. So I've already flipped this switch. And assuming that that is the extra power that was called for, then why doesn't it work? Well, like I said, maybe I have to have that room. Now? Flip the up after 9. Sure. You may be missing an essential element in your decoding system. Hmm. um. Okay, so and that would make it. That doesn't make sense either. Okay, so shifting. So there's the arrow, and I thought maybe shift these left. That did nothing. I'm overthinking it. Sure. Oh, yeah, I missed one. How did I do that? Push 3 up after 9. Yeah, I totally missed. I skipped the number 5. Okay, I did it. It still didn't do anything. PUSTERNINE. I did it. I pushed 3 up after 9. I mean, I've been to the boiler room. Oh, the boiler room. I haven't got the boiler room. I was thinking it was the utility closet. I am silly and out of steps for the day. But wow, I don't know why that was so difficult for me. It doesn't matter what I draft. Because that was the end of day 14. Wow. Okay, it is definitely time for me to call it a day since all of the clues are just zooming over my head now. I got another quaint cottage. Um, yeah, that is going to be the end of blueprints for this week. And I will return next week on Saturday for more blueprints. I do know it is in America, it is just after the Thanksgiving holiday, but I should still be on. Thank you very much to my mods, Elixir, Hannah, and Lord Portico. Thank you, Lord Portico and Be Right UK for the resubscriptions. And thank you to Stephen Joyce, each of the two iPie, and to Leslie for the raids. 3 raids today. Amazing. Thank you to Femistral and Mean Machine Rex for the follows. And just thank you everybody for being here. Let me see who is on. So I might have get you all some more good times. I know we go there occasionally on our wonderful Saturdays, but we're going to head on over to Emmy the Odd, who is playing some Hades 2. So I encourage you to join me. I do have a raid call. It comes in both subscriber and non-subscriber flavors. So copy pasta, the one that is to your taste, aka has the emotes that will work for you. And I encourage you to give them a taste once we get over to their channel. I don't know. I'm silly. Anyway, my next stream will be Monday for Arcade Spirits. There is no archives stream this Wednesday because we're closed. So it'll be Arcade Spirits on Monday and then Blueprints on Saturday. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope I will see all of you again soon. And until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.